beautiful. This is beautiful.
It says,
This, in a way, is the resting place for the apparent separate self. The apparent separate self may seem to be surrounded by problems, troubles, left, right, and center. It may seem as if there is no way out, you know. But that's as it is. It can be seen. It can also be seen that that was just a dream. Somebody who separates from this, it was just a dream. There's already no one who can be surrounded by problems. There's already no separate self who can struggle to find a way out. You know, the victim is already not there. It's just imagined. It's just a thought construct. When a thought construct is looked for, it can never be found. So there is already no one anyway who's suffering. Those are just bunch of thoughts that are floating by. So there is really nothing here. There's really no one here to get anything or to become anything already. Getting something, becoming something is already this too. It is just a story. It is just wholeness appearing as a story of somebody who's trying to get something. So being a you and seeing the others, it is an imagination. It is an appearance in this. There is already no you and there is already no others. So all that is imagined. All that is just an appearance in this. But this as it is not an appearance. It never appeared, therefore it doesn't disappear. All the appearances come and go, but this doesn't come and go. This can never go anywhere because it never came. The story of walking from home to the airport is just a story. You know, it never happened. It is appearing in this as a story of walking from home to the airport or driving from home to the airport. Everything is appearing now. Even to say today is Tuesday, it's just an appearance. It's just an imagination. There is really no Tuesday here. In the same way, there is no one here who knows anything. There's no time. This is already timeless. This is already empty. This is already nothing. There are no real stories. Stories are imagined. Stories may seem to arise as a result of the belief that there is a separate self who was born one day. Then the stories may seem to arise. Somebody may seem to say, I'm here, I'm a manager at a certain store. I have a wife, children. It's just a story. But if there is no belief in the separate self, stories can be seen as just stories. They are empty. Nothing is taken seriously. You know. but they may still continue to play out, but they are not sticky. Somehow stories may seem to be enjoyed when there is a recognition that there is no one here. There is no separate self. Stories, that which is nothing, enjoys playing out different stories, being a character in different stories. But if there seem to be a strong belief invested in the separate self, it may seem as if stories, there are good stories and bad stories. Some are not enjoyed, some are enjoyed. So there is no real sufferer. The sufferer is just a thought, which means it's never there. So there can be a suffering which is already empty, which doesn't belong to anyone. It's just a story. It's just this wholeness appearing as a story of somebody who's suffering. So there's just seeing. There's no seer behind those eyes who's listening, trying to get something. Yes.
And the seeing, sometimes it feels like or whatever you say, whatever you want to say, feeling arises. There can be it's sort of a lost in it, a recognition of it that's mental. Or there can be like a physical sensation of it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you
Yeah.
can like
You,
physically
you,
sense the lightness. Sometimes you can conceptually understand and see even. And then sometimes you're just lost. And it comes back and you're like, oh yeah. And these phases, it seems to be they're almost cyclical patterns, like patterns of everything else that seem to wash over everything. That's my experience lately.
you know, true understanding may seem to happen when there is no one to understand anything. Yeah. When the one who's trying to understand something is no longer there, then that is a true understanding. But when it
Wordless,
seems,
bodiless understanding, ephemeral understanding,
yeah,
substanceless, can't touch it.
yeah, you can't find it. The one who's trying to understand can never understand anything, because that one is not real. This as it is beyond understanding. You know, it doesn't require any understanding for it to be what it is. It's already there, with or without understanding. It's just the way it is. It doesn't require anyone to understand it, to get it already. Because even the one who appears to look for it, to try to understand it, is already it. So it is totality as it is. It is whole as it is. It's lacking nothing. It's missing nothing. It doesn't say the other because there is no separation. Seeing the other is just the story appearing in it. There are no others. There is no you, therefore there are no others. There's just emptiness. There's just fullness already. There's no Nkosi here. There's no Charles here. There is no one anywhere already. There are no stories already. Just this. There's no movement or real movement. What appears to be the movement, it is already that which doesn't move. What appears to be thinking, it is already that which doesn't think. What appears to be the shape, it is already that which is shapeless. What appears to know, it is already that which is unknowable. There's no getting this, there's no knowing this, because there's only this. This is enough. Saying it's not enough. Saying there must be something other than this.